Good day to everybody here, and welcome back to another tour stop here of the Dead Ballpark Tour. And we're staying in the great state of Pennsylvania for stop number 2. So let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. A couple changes to the lineup here, but we'll go Lofton, Franco, Baerga, and then we have Bell, Murray, Tomey. Jeremy Bonitz will fill in for Manny Ramirez and hit 7th, and Tony Pena will fill in for Sandy Alomar and hitting 8th. And then you got Vizquel at 9th. And starting for the Indians will be Charles Nagy. We're going to Philadelphia. Lenny Dykstra will lead off at center. Mickey Morandini hitting second at second base. First baseman Greg Jeffries will be at third. Darren Dalton will be at cleaning up at left field. Mark Whitten, right field, hitting 5th. Todd Zeal at third base, hitting 6th. Benito Santiago behind the plate and hitting 7th. Kevin Stalker at short and batting 8th. And then at the DH spot will be Pete Incaviglia. And starting pitcher for the Phillies will be Sid Fernandez. We're at hallowed ground in Philadelphia, the Vet. Home of the Phillies from 1971 to 2003. One of the only stadiums in existence to have an actual jail, as I've learned. Chopper to Stalker and 1 out. Some of the best memories of Philadelphia baseball before 2008 were in this building. And 2 down. It's where Pete Rose broke Ty Cobb's record of hits with the Phillies. Fly ball to right field to the track, and it's going to go off the wall. And Baerga's going to go to 2, and he's going to get gunned. The Phillies will lead off with Lenny Dykstra. One of my favorite Phillies is Len Dykstra. Chopper to short, and Vizquel get him for the first out. Morandini up. Popped up the second. Baerga under it. 2 outs. Fly ball to third. Another pop up. And Tomey will get it for out number 3. Of course, the Vet is where everyone boots Santa Claus during an Eagles game. Grounder Morandini, 1 out. And people thought Oakland had a possum problem. The Vet had a mouse problem. 2 down. So bad that they literally had the security get cats to catch them. That's a base hit up the middle. And of course, there's the notorious peepholes they made in the Eagles cheerleaders locker rooms, as if it was Porky's. Oh man, I was way outside and I swung at it. So the Vet was torn down or imploded in 2004. High ball to center. Right to Lofton. Grounder to second. Baerga, 2 down. 96, Phillies would draft someone in the second round. A lot of Philly fans might know him, Jimmy Rollins. Grounder to first, and it goes by a diving Franco into right field. And just to note that Witten was no longer with the Phillies during the 96 season. They released him. Fly ball to center, lofted on his horse, and he'll get it for the third out. Veterans Stadium hosted the 1996 All-Star Game. Sticking with 96. It's the last game the National League would win. It would be a part of a three-game NL winning streak before the AL started winning every year. Excuse me. And Omar will find the gap for a hit. Also in 96, Mitch the Wild Thing Williams came back, and then he was released a couple months after they signed him. Strike three. Chopped her right over Fernandez's head for a hit. Strike. Now up to Jeffries, and that'll take care of the Indians. Phillies did a little worse than the Pirates did in 96. They were 67 and 95 at a .414 winning percentage. The fly ball to deep left, and Bell gets it for out number one. Grounded to short. Vizquel up with it. 2 down. Dykstra. Is he chewing chaw while he's at the plate? Foul ball. Inside. Fly ball to deep left, and Bell gets it for the third out. Okay, still no score. And that's going to drop in the gap. And Bell's going to go for 2, and he'll make it. So in the 96 season, Murray up here and Bell on second. And I'll move Bell over. And this will get Bell home. Is a couple sacrifices would score Bell and put the Indians on the board. Went through everybody. So in 96, the Phillies, that's another base hit up the middle. And a 7-6, and against Florida, Montreal, and a 7-5 record against the Pirates. And Morandino come up with it, and that'll take care of the Indians. But they score first with a couple sacrifices to get Albert Bell home. And that'll drop in the left. Bell will play it on a hop. Two teams that really had their number were the Reds and Astros at 2 and 10. The second, and ooh, it's a close one, and there's a double play. Dutch, that's what they called them. And Lofton isn't getting this one. Off the wall. And Dalton will go back to first. Fly ball to deep center, and this is going to drop in. Dalton stops at third, and Witten will go to second. Fly ball to right field. Nope. Dalton will come home. Witten right behind him, and the Phillies have taken the lead. Base hit. And goes the first, and that'll take care of the Phillies in this inning, but they take the lead. Top of the fifth. Through the middle, right field. Through to right field for a hit. Chopper up the middle. Oh, goes through for it's an error. Up the middle, and we have a tie game. Ordini goes to home and beats him. 1 out. Through to left field, and there's another one. Little used Jeremy Bennett. Goes to first. Double play. But and the Tribe get two more, and they're back on top. Fly ball to center. Lopped in and be under it. Fly ball to deep left field. Bell's under it for the out number 2. Grounder told me can't get it, and base hit. Chopper gets through, but Vizquel couldn't come up with it. Fly ball to deep center, and this is going to get over Lofton's head at the wall. And the Phillies have tied it. Hook's foul. Nagy gets it, and that'll take care of the Phillies in the 5th, but the game is tied. Tony Pena to lead off. Nice one.
Ground ball through the infield. The throw goes to first. Now batting. Nobody out. Runner at first. A grounder. Fouled out of play. Will he throw a fastball next?
And goes a stalker for, goes one, double play.
2 outs. Double play. Now batting. 2 outs. And nobody on base. He hits the first pitch.
Stalker will come up with again, and that is it for the Indians.
Side is retired. In the middle of the 6th inning, the score remains tied. Now batting. Todd Seal.
Ground ball to short,
The throw goes.
and 1 out.
1 out. Now batting. 1 out. Nobody on base. He works on a strike.
Didn't know this was one of Santiago's stops. Tommy grabs a nice diving grab by Tommy, and Santiago's out.
Fine play. Now batting. 2 outs. Nobody on
Just got a button mash sometimes.
He works on a strike.
Foul.
Fouled out of play. A diving
Franco dives in. He'll get him taken himself.
retired in order. At the end of the 6th inning, the score remains tied. Now batting.
Julio Franco leading off. And that'll go to right field.
Right field. Base hit. Now batting.
Okay, and that's going to be it for Fernandez. And coming in will be Ricky Batalico.
Bringing in the closer to shut him down. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Chopper back to Batalico. 1, 2.
2 outs. Double play. Now batting. 2 outs. Nobody on base. A grounder.
Wind's blowing just right.
Is it out of here?
Right enough for it to clear the fence.
Into the left field stand.
Welcome back, Albert Bell. Homer and the Tribe take back the lead.
Now batting. 2 outs. Nobody on base. A grounder.
Chopper goes through.
To the infield. Now batting. 2 outs. Runner at first. He hits
Foul
the
ball.
first pitch. Fouled out of play. A fly ball.
Fly ball to shallow right.
He got it.
And Morandini will take it himself.
Base. In the middle of the 7th inning, the Indians go ahead.
Solo shot by Bell puts the Tribe back on top. Okay, I'm taking him out. And I'm going to be putting in OJ. So Chad OJ comes in.
That was a great pitch to hit. A fly ball.
Fly to right. Manny under, or Burnett's under it for the first out.
Now batting. 1 out. Nobody on base. He works on a strike.
Fly ball to center. 2 outs.
Fully out. Now batting. 2 outs.
After this, the next next 2 tour stops will be in the Empire State, headed off to New York.
Fouled out of play.
Strike 3 called.
3 outs on the side is retired. At the end of the 7th inning, the Indians lead. Now batting.
Burnett's leads off.
Fouled out of play. What will he throw next? No play.
That's a nice one. Swung so late.
What will the catcher call for here? The throw goes
Out.
first. 1 out. Now batting. 1 out. Tony on base.
Through the middle for a base hit.
To center field. Base hit. Now batting. 1 out. Runner at first. A grounder.
Grounder. Nice diving by Morandini. Can't get the double play, but he'll get Burnett's out at second.
Runner at first. No ball. One strike. What'll we throw next? No ball.
Another early swing.
A grounder.
Through Morandini and
Now batting 2 outs. Runners at
Jeffries there for a base hit.
a grounder.
And now they're loaded.
Safe. Now batting 2 outs. Bases loaded. Is it out?
Fly ball to right field, and this one is gone! Grand slam, Baerga!
Right field stands.
Just deep right center. Clears the fence. And that'll knock Batalco out, and Toby Borland comes in for the Phillies.
Will make a pitching change. 2 outs. Nobody on base. He hits the first pitch.
And
Ground ball 3.
the hit parade keeps going for the Indians.
2 outs. Runner at first. No ball. 1 strike. No ball. 2 strikes. Will he throw a fastball next?
Oh, strike 3. But the Tribe double their run total with a grand slam by Baerga.
The Indians add 4 runs. Now batting, Gray Jeffries. He works on a strike.
But I never count out a CPU team.
He got it for the out.
Liner straight to Lofton.
1 out. Nobody on base. He works on a strike. What'll the catcher call for here?
This one goes to right center.
Center field.
And Dalton's going to go for 2. He'll get another double out of this one.
There's a double. That's their 10th hit of the ball game. 1 out. Runner at second.
Fly ball to deep left. Bell's not going to get it. And Dalton will stop at third. That's another double for Win.
Runners at second and third. He looks at a strike.
Fly ball to center. Dalton will tag.
Runner tag.
And he'll come home with as the throw gets cut off by Baerga.
Now batting 2 outs. Runner at second. He looks at a strike. A fly ball.
And another fly to center. Lopped under it. And the Phillies just muster 1
At the end of the 8th inning, the Phillies
after 8 innings.
win by 1. Now
So the lead is literally 8-4 now.
he hits the first pitch.
Line drive straight to Witten.
Now batting 1 out. Nobody on base.
Well, tapped to Jeffries for 2 outs.
Now batting 2 outs. Nobody on base. He hits the first
To Stalker, and it's 3 up, 3 down.
The side is retired in order in the middle of the 9th inning. Now batting.
Let's see. He's fine. I'll keep him in. Have him finish it. Not exactly a safe situation here.
He works on a strike.
And this
Goes to the wall in left center.
drops in, and Phillies have a runner at second.
Nobody out. Runner at second. Strike right down the line.
Through the middle.
The ball goes into center field.
And Phillies have runners at the corners with no one out.
Nobody out. Runners at right runners. He looks at a strike. What will the catcher call for here?
1, and Dykstra being fast, he's safe. And now I'm going to take him out. Bring in Mesa.
Bringing in the closer to shut him down. 1 out. Runner at first. A fly ball.
Fly ball to center. Lofton going back. 2 down.
Now batting. They're down to the Giants. He looks
Foul ball.
Fouled out of play. That was a
Strike 3 looking, and that's the ball game.
The ball game is over. The Indians win.
Well, Indians look close, but the Tribe did blow the game wide open in the 8th inning. So let's look over the final totals. For the Indians, 8 runs, 20 hits, and no errors. For the Phillies, 5 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error. Home runs from Albert Bell and a grand slam by Carlos Baerga, and simply he's the player of the game. 2 for 5, 4 RBIs. Honorable mention would probably go to Julio Franco. And let's take a look at the Phillies. I give it to Todd Zeile. It went 2 for 3 and with 3 RBIs. Winning pitcher would be Charles Nagy, and Ricky Batalco would take the loss. So that wraps up the Pennsylvania portion of this tour, and we're off to the Empire State next. And see you on the next one.